Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am not ready for this. After a week
sure
off,
you are.
I am just, yeah. Well, part of it is I did not get a good night's sleep last night. No one's fault.
Well, our tax dollars allowed at work.
They're having some maneuvers off the coast here, and the local base has... Oh, we're on 31! Woohoo! And I need to repair my gear. I am not ready for this. So the local base... Oh god, I can't repair.
Nope. You need to, considering that gear doesn't really do anything here.
That's a good point.
But the local base has been sending out a host of fighter jets, which wouldn't necessarily
we're getting
be...
to hear lots of F-35s.
Oh, Barrett's been enjoying it.
Oh, yes, he has.
The problem is that there are many of them that are climbing very high, very quickly, and pointing all those climbing thrusters directly at my house and apartment building.
That's just
it's been loud. There was one this morning that was especially loud. I'm going, yeah, I cannot hear Mark over this. Yep.
So to say I've gotten sleep is a misnomer.
You've gotten sleep, just not a lot.
very nice cutting in.
Look away!
Passive's active.
So you're gonna check the other room real quick for the exit.
Yep.
And I'm still getting this weird jitter from my control pad.
Exit's over here.
That...
And no chest in here.
Ooh, 92!
Armor, 96.
85, 94.
The only problem with our Aether pool getting higher is sooner or later we're going to max it out and it'll stop being our excuse for why we're doing so poor.
Thank you, Foxfire. You're not wrong.
Oh dear.
So I'm kind of mentally fuzzy, and of course my joystick is being cranky, so I'm wandering all over the place. You missed it earlier today. I was working the latest normal raid to get the weeklies for Kyoto, and I was just slipping off the bridge left and right. It was kind of sadly hilarious.
Affluence. Hyper potion.
Purity! Of course, that was the exit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Let's see if we can clear it out.
Got the bug.
Hopefully not a nitro bug.
And no one has any clue what you're talking about.
I know, it's so sad.
Mirror Knight.
By the way, I did check my... Look away. did check my shelves this morning. And what I currently or already had was the second edition of Albedo.
Ah.
So I now have 2 copies of that, thank you, Dusty, and a copy of First. Mark may very well inherit my second edition. Or actually inherit Dusty's second edition. Mine is in better shape.
No, I have not heard anything about Baldur's Gate 3.
I know it exists.
I've heard something about it. I think it had something to do with the romance options.
Ah, that was worth it.
I'm not sure if I'll ever get Baldur's Gate 3. To me, Baldur's Gate was all about was the story of the ball spawn.
Certainly that was the main plot.
Yeah, so tacking on, Baldur's Gate 3 when it's completely different story just kind of rubs me the wrong way. They're marketing off the name, not the actual story itself.
Well, I hope it is actually set somewhere near to Baldur's Gate.
Well, I do believe it is set in Baldur's Gate, but
yeah.
I will take that away.
Arm 91.
Arm 90.
It's like I'm the one that needs the higher arm, and I'm the one with the lowest.
Yeah, for some reason it's just been more generous to me, luck-wise.
Well, you can't say it's not a consenting adult.
Yep.
Away!
There was a certain amount of that in Navarra.
Yep. But they were aliens, so... Still consenting adult!
No, in Navarra, they were wares.
Ah, right. Away!
Always need those.
Always handy. Bye-bye, Spider.
I've actually got to sit down and play through the Baldur's Gates again and stop trying to meta the shit out of it.
Yeah, some point I'll have to break down and solo it. I do have the enhanced versions.
Yeah, same here. Some of those kits make it so much easier. Originally you had the kits in the second game, but you did not have them in the first game.
I'm trying to remember when exactly did the first game come out?
1998.
So yeah, the very beginning of second edition. I'm trying trying to remember if it actually was first or second edition that
It was AD&D.
Run!
Oh yes, but first or second.
Second, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was very, very beginning second edition, which means the idea of kits was just getting introduced.
Yeah, I'm taking that steal.
You do this. Of course, kits basically came in with the initial complete books.
Yeah, well, that would definitely explain how that worked out.
Why kits are not in the original hardcovers. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, some
And
of those
I have to say, the complete books definitely, to a certain extent, overstayed their welcome. I mean, the joke was, the new product from TSR was the book of 13th level Rangers. But the general idea, and especially the first four, made a lot of sense. Because one of the main things second edition did was simplify down the class structure, which was needed. Because, everything was its own class originally. And in second edition, they basically boiled it down to 4. 99.
Nice.
Arm has a little ways to go. But, they boiled it down to 4 classes, and everything else was basically a specialty of that. And they gave some limited examples of how that would work. Illusionists were no longer a truly separate subclass. They were a special case of what was now to be called mage, and basically told you how you would do it for each of the magic colleges. So you could basically have 7 more equivalents to illusionist, and they did the same sort of thing for the others. And the first 4 books introduced kits, but they were also kind of fleshing out what they'd only had room to start talking about in the hardcover.
Hey, Octi.
Hello, Octi.
Auto heal disabled.
Auto heal disabled. Keep an eye on it.
Oh boy.
And Minotaurs. Sorry.
They die so quickly now.
That's a good thing.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Fortune. Spare fortune. And yes, hi Octi. Now, most of my D&D experience is the basic expert systems and first. I know a bit of second edition, and I know almost nothing of third.
Not your game type.
Some of that, some I'd already moved, I was moving away from RPGs in general at the time, and frankly moved away from D&D itself during first.
Okay, you're more
So I start hearing about that too. But I start hearing about, feats, and I'm going, what the heck is a feat?
Yeah, that was
just until third.
Yeah. It was weird switching from 2 to 3, because I was most familiar with 2 through Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale.
Yep.
And when 3rd edition came out for Icewind Dale 2, it's just like, this is weird. I'm going to refresh. Because it was on the Affinity engine. So trying to adapt to 3rd edition rules when you're used to playing on that engine with 2nd. Yeah, it gets a little complicated. Took me a while to get used to it, but I eventually got used to it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, by the time 2nd came out, I was already moving, or had moved far away from AD&D. And at the time, A
Oh
didn't
boy,
have a lot of
cameras!
money.
Oh boy.
Didn't have a lot of money, and just
Let's
the
go.
fairly obvious, implication that, second edition existed to get Gygax's name off the spine.
Mm-hmm. We were just talking about that in third stream.
Now, admittedly, that wasn't the entire motivation. They had actually been internally talking about a second edition before he was forced out. That said, whatever would have happened under his watch would probably have been, Ravana.
Oh, right. These guys.
Fight in close.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, I got hit by the Minotaur.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Out.
Can't, damn it, the damn steering. It wouldn't steer again. Don't let me go sideways.
Yeah, I hope you have the Phoenix down.
$2011. Okay, easy down the Predator, which is probably the least dangerous of the three.
He's still hitting me pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a warrior. You can take it.
Okay.
Still less dangerous than the Minotaur or the Ravana.
And we are now looking for brown chests.
I think we're still low enough to get them. Got another Ravana coming in.
Yes, we did.
And Mark II player KOs.
Okay, ready for Ravana?
Yep.
Procure. Give me just a moment. Procure. Okay.
He came on his own.
He sure did.
Behind.
Forearming. Behind. He usually does forearming, so I had already moved to his back.
Whew.
Yeah, I hate it when the game doesn't let me steer.
Passage is active and it is in this room with a silver chest. Where is this? There's the silver.
Arm 92.
Well,
Hi,
that
Mr.
was
Camera.
an interesting floor level.
Level. You did get the 2-player KOs.
See.
Okay.
Only 3 explosions? Man, we're slacking.
We're slacking all over the place. 0302?
Knockback disabled. No dreads.
Auto heal is back.
Thankfully.
Okay, this does go through.
Just attack the camera. I didn't see the bar.
Yeah. Better tell me which.
In.
And
Thank you.
which means it's gonna
Followed
follow
by
him
out.
Come on, come on! Oh, he's dead. That's why I couldn't leap away. Incoming Ravana.
Side. There he is.
Behind.
Forearming.
Aww.
Informed is
Titan
forewarned.
disappointed.
Hush you.
Just the right distance.
I see a Ravana.
Yep.
Yep.
Second
That's
strength.
right.
Come on. There we go.
Okay, he's coming back.
Of course he is.
Behind.
Yep,
Forearming.
That's good.
Whee!
So, do you think there's going to be, like an opera in here, so we can have an Phantom Opera?
An Orthos Phantom Opera?
Yeah.
There's a Ravana over there.
'93 arm.
91.
92.
Ravana incoming.
Yep. Just turned.
Behind.
Forearming.
And we've got friends.
Another one right.
And it's a mimic. Of course it's a mimic. Why couldn't it have been an explosive trap?
That is our first mimic of the run.
Yeah.
Stealing.
Very quiet on just about everything. Impulse power?
Not quite.
In.
And
Doesn't live to an out. Didn't really live to the end.
Did not live to the end.
Enjoy it while you can. It isn't going to last.
Oy, boy, boy,
Yeah.
boy, boy.
Even in pre-second edition days, our RPG group was largely onto things. Well, we had one section that was heavily into Rollmaster.
okay, got a Ravana. It's heading out.
Good for him. One section that did a lot of Marvel superheroes. Certain amount of Palladium, mostly because of Robotech. Certain amount of Chaosium, mostly because of ElfQuest.
Chaos familiar.
RuneQuest at all. The general system name these days is Basic Fantasy Roleplay. But Chaosium, their RPGs include RuneQuest.
Oh boy! Witching
Please.
this.
Please.
3
Hurry.
chimeras, we were not going to do that.
Oh,
No. Ravana is starting to make its way towards us.
There's 2 Ravanas.
One's going out, one's coming in. Passage is active.
There's the one in.
Behind.
Forearmed.
Watch that
Shut
camera.
Yeah. Aggro.
Not much to do.
Out. I'm gonna die here. 5 in.
And oh cripes! They can't. Good. That was for enough out. And the other Ravana, who just aggroed.
Behind.
Behind.
Select them.
Handled.
Arm 93. Wow. That was a mess.
It was.
Now this is gonna be a mess.
It always is.
Oy.
Ventania.
Ready?
No. I'm not getting any more ready, but no.
Watch your twisters, right? One twister.
Oh, right. This one. Really? This is gonna be fun. I just got the warning chime for my headphones. Should be good enough for this fight, but after that I'll need to plug it in for a couple minutes.
I'm probably gonna go down. I'm gonna hit with the windburn, so I'm bleeding. Bleeding very, very fast.
Range.
Get ready for twister.
Thank you. Ow, 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 ow.
You hit the edge, didn't you?
Maybe? Didn't think I did.
Okay, get ready. There will be a twister that goes down as soon as he does his charge, so watch it.
Her charge.
Yeah, her charge. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a twister.
There it goes.
Almost down.
Of course. Yikes.
She's down.
Oh, thank goodness. There's running out of places to go.
That was an exciting fight.
It always is. It always will be.
Yeah, 94, 98.
Okay, let me plug in for a minute or two.
Okay.
Did we even hit the half-hour mark?
No. We're just
How
shy.
about that?
So give Rye a chance to recharge a
the-
little. Oh yeah, my axe is kind of feeling it. Let me repair that.
Ooh.
26%! No wonder it's giving me warnings. Oi! Yeah, when we were in high school, I was mostly with the Marvel superhero group because the system was a lot easier to understand and it did a lot of things to streamline play.
And the action table was one of the best things TSR ever published.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad they gave up on that.
Yeah, but they ported it to just about everything for most of a decade.
Yeah, it was Marvel superheroes, Conan,
which is where it came from.
and I want to.
Nope, 3 others at least. Indiana Jones,
Okay, yeah, the Indiana Jones game.
3rd edition of Gamma World,
That's the one I was trying to remember.
and the rewrite of Star Frontiers. They never did a new edition, but they came out with a supplement, Zebulon's Guide to the Frontier, which advanced the timeline, like 30 years or something like that, and rewrote a lot of rules, including putting it over to the action table. They didn't quite cover everything that was in the main set, so I figured at the time they needed about 3 volumes of the guide to cover everything in the main set and Nighthawks, which was their spaceships box set.
Right.
And they never came out with more than Volume 1. That was basically the last thing they ever published for Star Frontiers.
That would make sense.
And, Star Frontiers was something of a natural fit for it because, it's the action table is generally a percentile system. And Star Frontiers had already been a percentile system. I don't think they did it for anything else, but they didn't really have anything else out system-wise at that time, because they didn't have a new version of Gangbusters nor a new version of Boot Hill in that time period. And the one thing they never transferred over to that kind of system, of course, was AT&T itself.
Yeah. At that point, the system was too popular to do something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to do that type of change in steps instead of just...
Yeah. But right around, 90, pretty much everything they were publishing that wasn't AD&D was on the action table.
Right.
And then they went over to the Alternity engine, which I have a couple of things for. I've never gotten around to reading them. I don't even know what the engine is like.
Unfortunately, we collect more systems than we have time to play.
Yeah. Like now I have a copy of Other Sons.
Yeah. Funny how things work.
Yeah, it's one of those things you gotta watch out as dungeon masters. I know Seth Skorkowski has a bad habit of this, of introducing new systems to his players.
Oi, 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 oi.
Like, oh, here's Traveler, here's this system, here's this system, here's this system. It's like, pick one, Seth.
It happens.
Yeah. At least for him, he recognizes that he does it.
Oh, this little carbuncle just sits there and twitches. As we wait for Rye to get back. Hopefully it got enough of charge to last a while. I'm happy that my headphones tend to last for a good 8 hours. And
Mine lasts for a pretty long time.
Though I might have to get new ones soon. These are actually doing pretty good, and I really like them. I wish the boom mic on it was better. Rye's boom mic is better than this thing's boom mic. And I paid a lot more money for this thing. The problem being is that the padding is starting to go. So it's starting to like flake off in little bits of black squares everywhere. We shall see. Ain't that right, Kirby?
Squeak.
Kirby sits there and looks cute. Because that's what Kirby does. Ain't that right, Kirby?
Really wish I could go.
Hmm?
Wish I could go to the old system with the E's. Because
Okay,
I
hopefully
don't
that'll
like
make it most of the time.
Yeah, because I don't like the huge summons that constantly get in my way. I like having my little carbuncles running around. It's like
Yeah,
they
but-
gave us the ability to, change all of that out, and then they get rid of it at max level. So it's
On the
just
other
like,
hand,
why?
Oh,
chicken
we've hit
nuggets
the
were a
raid
little
cave.
disappointing. Yep. I'm having flashbacks to lots and lots of knockback.
I wonder why. Get back here!
You forgot to turn your stance on.
Maybe?
Tuition. Yeah, that's right. We should be using these.
Yep.
Mhm.
At this level, definitely.
We do have word this far. These things go down so fast now.
Okay.
Definitely after floor 50, but yeah. Considering we're having trouble beating that floor set.
Yes. Might as well use what we're getting.
Ooh, he almost did an elbow drop on me. And we have Horde this floor.
Yep. Yes.
So yeah, I did watch the video that you had posted on speedrunning the tower.
Yes.
It's like, holy crap, these people are playing it like it's a platformer.
To speedrun something like that, you pretty much have to.
Right, actually going in and giving information on the actual speed run was actually kind of interesting. And the current record holder.
Yeah, it's very different from other speedruns in the game because you can change classes during the speedrun, which
Yes.
resets a lot of abilities. It's like ninja, jump, jump, switch to dancer, jump, jump, jump.
Yep. Now,
Yeah, so that is a very different speedrun. Oh, that's right, we're looking for Horde, landmine, add it to the counter.
One explosion.
give me a sec.
Ah, there it is.
Two explosions.
Explosions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steal.
Is someone trying to make up for lost time?
Yes.
Stealing.
And back down south.
Yeah, we're starting to get back to our old heaven on high habits. Basically be able to speed run to 50 without too much trouble, and then we have to start sticking together.
Well, I do
Oh,
have
yes.
to kind of watch those ogres because that elbow drop goes off really, really fast, and if he spun
Yeah.
around on me,
Mm-hmm.
Intuition. Survey says no horde. But we do get haste, yes.
and definitely watch it when we get into snails.
Oh, yeah. Actually, isn't that the next floor set?
Maybe.
I think that's the 50.
What do the snails do?
Basically something that insta kills.
Oh boy.
Oh, a lot of things do.
Oh, the Archons. Quake.
We got two of them. I will agree with that. I was just about to propose it.
One Archon, bad enough. 2 Archons, no.
Whee! And someone dropped a chest.
It wasn't me.
Alteration. Yeah, sure.
Here's the exit.
Turn.
It's definitely not places we want to stick around.
Yeah, 2 Archons at once was nasty.
Yeah, Quake.
If you notice, I ran.
Yes, yes, you did.
Okay.
Not enough.
Ooh. Now, there is a wing we haven't gone to yet.
There we go.
And one more for Jenny Llewellyn.
Okay, now
After this gold. Nope.
Didn't even need it. Boo.
Ow. Landmine. Mark another one on the counter.
Is that 3 this level?
Yes.
So,
Ooh, yeah, they are trying to make up for lost time.
For those who've been following my Monochrome Mobius run, not so much Monochrome Mobius itself, but the previous main games in the series,
Yes.
Uto Arimoto, Prelude to the Fallen, Mask of Deception, Mask of Truth are all 50% off currently on Steam for the summer sale.
Yeah. Monochrome Mobius is not on sale, but the other 3 are. Thank you, Steam Summer Sale.
I am still mad about how they are handling the soundtracks.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why we got the soundtracks for 2 and 3 were because they were the combined anime game soundtracks.
Yeah.
grabbing the Archon. Because I do not want this guy wandering around.
Okay. Yeah, he won't wander around anymore. 97. Alteration.
Because otherwise you have to buy the collector's editions of the games in order to get the soundtrack.
Of course. Another Archon, a silver.
Alteration. Sure.
Arm 98.
Berkron going away.
Arms 98, armor 99.
Archon coming in.
Okay, he's good. Oh, different one.
He's sitting in the room. Got him.
I'm liking how much he is wilting.
It's like heck how much they're all wilting. It's like you can almost tell we're on nearly max. There's word.
I wanted to bring him into your AoE.
Yeah, works for me.
And get in front of him.
Front.
There we go. Because if you're behind him, he'll instantly try and cast Elbow Drop, and that will one-shot me.
Ooh dear. That's not a tank highest aggro only thing.
No, it's anyone
dear.
that's behind him.
Okay, now that's nasty.
And a luring trap.
With two Archons. And a Scorpion.
If it was just one Archon, I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No, it's a good choice here.
And one of them dropped a chest.
Yes.
99.99.
Nice.
Here.
98.
Okay, now if we can just get out of here alive. That help?
There's our replacement witching.
just
99,
bought
98.
Okay. Another 6 levels of this to go.
And the boss.
And trying to... Yeah, but the boss won't drop any chests to increase our Aether pool.
Archon
Why
incoming.
counting the 6.
Now it's time to get through this force as fast as possible. Sucks. Heck, it gives me a headache.
This one is actually just the first dungeon theme.
My sound is kind of turned down, so
Yeah.
might not
It's
be
another one
fun.
that's went into play quietly, but it's basically the, actually, I guess it's not the first, it's the third.
It's Vanaspati.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, bonus body's not too bad.
Yeah, and it's the Vanaspati theme, so they're giving us good choices at the moment.
Yeah, I just hate that changes because mimics.
I know.
Screw that. Screw that noise.
We want to go down.
Meh.
Oh, this is early enough.
Yes.
No word this far.
There's always next floor.
Steel.
Dealing.
Morning. Okay. Oh, the mullet just looks on without actually aggroing.
I've got a heck of a slow.
Yeah, level 2 slow. Go talk to Slow Bro.
And there's a brown chest there. Which I
Still up
want because I need a renew Phoenix down. Aren't you glad I kept one on me?
Always.
In fact, if we get out
I'd
of
lend you
here,
mine if I could.
we can trade once we're out of here. They are tradable.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
actually
they
buy.
are. They're just unique. Okay.
They're tradable, and you can sell them on the market board.
Yes.
You just can't have more than one at a time.
Yep.
Have you hit your 99.99 yet?
Yes, actually I have. When that happened.
Okay. Recently, I think.
So we
Probably
can.
about 3 silvers ago.
Don't forget, we're still looking for demi-cloaks. Yep.
True.
Because we've only got 2.
I am so glad they actually made silvers useful.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So
there's
they-
an obvious
By the way, we have
hole.
board.
Oh, we did. Ah, we did. Let's go find it.
There's an obvious hole in the idea once, especially once they had people playing it and they realized, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people maxed out who aren't interested in collecting all the weapons that Palace of the Dead let you have. Or who are maxed out after collecting all the weapons.
Mimic.
Three stack.
Witching.
Yeah, you are slow, bro.
And it's a
Been
long
burning
timer on
witches.
that stack.
Yes, it is. It's slow. What do you want?
Thanks.
Slow isn't going to go fast.
Oh, yeah, did you get that mimic?
In just a second.
Silver.
That's our second mimic?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ow.
No, it's not.
Got her.
Situation. Interrupted. Okay. Death trap.
Three mimics, Four!
Yeah.
4 mimics,
Did we just get mimicception?
We got mimicception! And my timer is still on cooldown. Can I
There's
get off?
infatuation.
Damn it!
Get out of the death trap. They really are trying to make up for lost time.
Unfortunately, too late.
They took a look at our counters, got embarrassed, and decided they need to throw all the explosions of mimics at us. Okay, HP down.
And last
Not
intuition.
These ones I don't remember.
I'm gonna pull them back a bit.
Just in case.
I think they do the same thing as the orthos.
That does not narrow things down.
Yeah, larger
They are
than
open.
room-wide AoEs.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're referring to.
And we have a Kelpie incoming.
Watch this.
Get off.
Which means line of sight.
Gallop.
Be down.
Infinity.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
New Kelpie!
Gallop. Very good.
If I remember correctly, the whorehounds are annoying.
Yeah, I think they were.
Lots of ice.
which is currently running. This goes through. Ow! Up, guys? Apparently his sneeze clipped me.
Ouch. Right.
Should probably check to see if the exit's here. Nope.
Dr. Riley is medicinal res.
And not really worth it with all the number of people in there. And Wolfie just went down the other passage.
Yeah, we'll let him go down that way.
Let sleeping nice monsters lie.
Yes, we'll take a raising.
Ow!
That was a landmine.
Ah! Which also explains why he went down so fast.
Yeah? Yep.
Add it to the counter.
That was an assist.
That is very true.
Appas.
Damage
Recognizing
down.
this one immediately. I have a feeling it's not going to be one I'm going to appreciate much.
Probably
It's
not.
actually not bad. This is the Omulja dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
Two
Oh, crap,
whorehounds!
Two of them.
Can you get a
Three.
witching?
Switching down.
The music is vaguely familiar. I'm not placing the thing you're saying it is.
Shadowbringer.
Yeah, it was the last one in Shadowbringers.
Lunar Bahamut.
And we got another doggy.
Starts with a P. This cry. Got him down.
Hegelfawn.
That's it.
Not recognizing that. The music is vaguely familiar.
We jokingly refer to it as Pugglefon.
Now this is in the Shadowbringers Plus section, right?
Yeah.
It was the last dungeon before Endwalker.
Ow.
That
This
was very
the-
rude.
Journey towards the,
The towers.
Towers?
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, alteration, yes.
Yeah, it's after we basically had just released Tiamat, and basically
Yeah.
we're going after Lunar Bahamut.
Yeah, I remember the fields part, and that's about it.
Yep.
Can't remember what any of the monsters were. I've done it maybe 3 times. Maybe?
It's a fun dungeon with a lot of skits to it.
Heavy.
But basically, we're going after Lunar Bahamut and trying to make a distraction so that our buddies could get to the tower itself. A little late on the
Yeah.
Serenity.
Oh, that's right. Increment KO.
I did.
Can't get
3 player KOs.
Thanks for the catch, Doodles. Incoming Hound.
Woof.
By the way, health down.
And no knockback. And Horde.
Grabbing Kite. Oh shit. We did not want both of those at once.
Working on the gelato. He's got it. What? What hit you?
No idea. Probably the gelato did something, but I did not see what it could be.
Weird. Another increment to the KO.
Yep.
30.
Mimic!
Jeez.
They are really making up for it.
Interrupt.
Open the gates.
We have Horde this floor.
I just realized it's actually not that matters. We gotta go find Horde first.
This is the entry.
Hound. And
Incoming.
we got Korrigans. Nice.
Okay, outgoing. Oregon on
Strength.
top of the Horde.
I'll take that. And another alteration.
Yeah, we'll use an alteration.
Storms. They don't really need it. Because that'd be kind of well lead.
Will not pop intuition.
No,
No.
not for one level.
If we can get out of here, we're rich.
Mm-hmm.
And one more mimic.
Yeah.
I thought I hit that mimic.
I think you did. Gloom.
You're showing 4, and apparently it should be 5.
Incoming Hound.
There was an outgoing hound the other direction.
Where's that?
First there was.
Mudman. Be forewarned, I hit a trap.
Yes, you did. You were silenced. Mudman.
Silence and incapacitated.
Basically can't do anything.
Papa Mudman.
Nothing worth getting in there.
There's nothing worth the trouble. There was a silver, which is still potentially handy, but not the essential it used to be.
Mm-hmm. Hound coming in.
Now, is there anything to trade in Aether Pool 4 in this one?
Yes.
Okay. More weapons?
Probably.
Yeah.
Steel.
I'll take you in a minute. And I see Korrigans.
That's what, 3 Korrigans in a row?
Not bad.
And it's also the exit.
Okay then.
And 2 golds. 3 golds. All of them dropped something. Strength, that's yours, right?
Strength.
Good timing, considering which boss it is.
Just watch out, you're innervated for the next 3/4 of a minute.
Nah.
Hello, Life Swing.
Hey,
I
Live
could live with
Suing,
that.
you're right in time for the climax. One way or another.
This is when you want to try and keep them centered, but that's so much easier said than done.
Okay, we ready?
Yep, maybe. Hope I can remember what this guy does before he kills me with it.
Songs of Thunder,
Thunder and
Ice.
Ice.
That's in them out.
Thank you.
Gotta know your chimeras.
Yeah, which is the problem.
Left breath.
Red Thunder. Cold, that'll be a out then in.
Dang it.
You got hit with both. Right
breath.
Pull. You're on the wrong side there.
And damn, I didn't realize I'd been released. I thought I was still trapped.
Keep an eye on what he was doing for me.
Cacophony. I think that's when he starts sending the orbs around.
Yeah.
Do your best to try and keep them centered, because he does really annoying abilities that you kind of need to be close to dodge. Left breath thunder, get on the right.
Ah!
Cold thunder.
He'll do it out, then an in. So hold, and
It wouldn't let me move.
right breath pull, get on the left. Other side.
Yeah. Thank you. 30-minute warning.
Song of
Ice.
Ice and Thunder, that's out then in.
Come on, what am I trying to think of?
Trying to recenter him.
Cacophony.
And he's down.
I need to get better at that. Oh man, that was a mess.
And another player KO.
I had a 4-stack of vulnerability there.
4 silver-tinged sacks.
Nice.
1 per vulnerability.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think we have a time for another level set.
No.
Not 20 minutes.
Since that one took just
So
over
what does
30,
the
it's only going
RNG
to get
god
longer.
bless us with?
Southern Sea Skirt. Dalmasca draped bottoms.
Mystic
general-
weapon. Only
General-
slightly cursed. Urban boots. Rebel boots. Demi Materia 3.
Southern Sea Skirt, Forbidden Land Orchestration Roll, Ganachka card, and Countless Stars Orchestration Roll, all of which I have.
Have Mystic Weapon.
I have Mystic Weapon.
Okay.
And I have enough built up that I can get the Eureka Orthos Framers kit for my
nice.
portraits. So I'm going to do that.
Enough. What built up?
Aether Pool Fragments. The
Oh.
shards.
Aether Pool Fragments, yeah, the shards.
Now, aren't those what you get the potions with?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I have a stack of potions on me, so...
Oh. Yeah, actually, I do have some. Okay.
You're right, Kale should be at 6. Thanks for the catch. Okay, we've got about 20 minutes. Do we want to do some maps?
Sure.
I'm kind of a little bit burnt.
You want to
Okay.
go ahead and take off then?
Well, if you guys want to 2-man maps, then yeah, I'll head out. Otherwise, we can slow boat to the house.
We can slow boat to the house. Live swing, just as a reminder, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but you weren't here yet. Steam, of course, is having their summer sale, and the first 3 games of the Utawari Remoto series are on 50% off.
Which are the ones other than the one that we're streaming,
Correct.
which is not on sale.
So it'd be Utawari Remoto, Prelude to the Fallen, Mask of Deception, Mask of Truth.
Yeah.
I wish they would somewhat number them so that it's easy to see which one goes in front, because they all tell a continuous story, and if you play them out of order, things get confusing.
Yeah.
But we actually did really good. We took that nice time.
Mm-hmm. And you were worried.
Well, I did die a couple of times,
to
actually.
something where you're, twice, and you weren't sure what got you the first time.
I died to the Minotaur once.
Yeah.
I actually saved the run.
Yes, yes, you did.
Oh, that was hilarious. So yeah, and we've all finally hit 99 Aether Pool across the board.
Yes, and got a lot with it. That was the part I was concerned about. But like I said, this means from now on we can't use that as an excuse.
No. But we are slowly making our way up the tower. We just...
Yes, no, there is no tower.
Okay, we are slowly delving into the depths.
Yes.
Better.
And yes, that is starting to go pretty well.
And while it will take us a while to achieve what we want to achieve, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, we are not bad players, but we are not Uber players. We should not compare ourselves to the Uber players.
Like Zarin.
Definitely.
Zarin is scary. Have you seen some of his polls? Oh my god. And he's doing it as like a white mage.
Oh dear.
Holy spam for the win.
And the occasional benediction, no doubt.
Yes. But he'd like pull full floors and hold it as a white mage. It's like... But then again, that's why he's one of North America's top runners.
Mm-hmm.
He's currently setting up Ast for a Heaven on High run.
Oh no.
Is that like his favorite of the 3?
No.
Or is he...
I think it's a
He's
case
been-
of he wants to just be at the top of the leaderboard on all classes.
Again,
That sounds exactly like him. I mean,
That was
how
my
many
next question?
How many times in a row did he go for the Dark Knight top on Heaven on High?
Oh
Like, he
man.
How many times did he have to do it before he finally got it back?
He was at it for a good 6 months, but oh my god, the guy had posted such a number to be number 1 that poor Zarin was having to literally spreadsheet his kills per floor, and if he didn't hit target numbers, he'd wipe it and start over again.
Yeah.
Not to mention, how many times did he just barely miss it?
Yeah, he'd miss it by like 100 points.
Yeah, like 100 to 1,000 points. He's just like, are you kidding me?
Yes, he was tearing his hair out. And the fact that he's doing it with some of the worst latency on the planet.
Oh, yes.
because he's logging into North America from like halfway across the planet. You guys ran ahead of me, didn't you?
Yes.
I guess so.
My coffee waits for no one.
But he really enjoys it. I'm hoping to eventually get back to my solo Heaven on High runs. It's just I've been busy with other things that I think take priority. Yay! Welcome to the sweet shop.
It is sweet.
Yeah, and I was happy we could get the this particular music for the sweet shop. So that's now kind of on loop at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, I should put out an Oriental tea set to go along with my consolation ramen here. I mean, you two have drinks. I mean, Tay's got coffee, and it looks like poor Rye is drinking the entire bottle, which I don't blame them for.
No, only paying attention to the sweets.
Now, the Steam Summer Sale, I have bought 2 games. I have no clue when I'm going to get around to them.
Yeah.
One is I actually went ahead and got 7 Intergrade. Final Fantasy 7 Intergrade, which is effectively the remake plus all the DLCs for that section of the remake. And then I also got Tactics Ogre Reborn.
Oh, you went ahead and got it?
Yeah, at 50% off? Heck yeah.
I've been tempted to get my own copy. I got a few things. 3 actual full games, one of which I may never get to. But if I do, well, it was 50 cents.
Oh, you can't beat that price.
Yeah.
I spent way too much money for mine.
Yeah, I don't really need another World War II tactical game. It's what I'm not that interested in, and I don't care for the publisher's art style. But it was 50 cents. The 2 that I got at, at a more reasonable steep discount were a couple of Space 4X games, and I recently gotten another one as a birthday present.
Nice.
So I have expanded my collection of Space 4X games and tried them all out. They don't live up to Stellaris.
Does
Aww.
anything?
In theory, something could. Free Orion is kind of close. I mean, it's no Stellaris, but it is noticeably simpler. And is actually fairly well produced. My number 3 Space 4X at the game is actually still Sword of the Stars, back from 2006 was the initial release. I forget when the final expansion came out. The 3 I got, one is Galactic Civilizations 3, and that was the best of the new ones. I basically gave it a B+ grade. It's good. I'm certainly interested in seeing what they're doing with 4. The Galactic Civilizations series is actually one of the ones that some of Stellaris' initial ideas came from, because the tile system for planets basically comes out of that series. I got Space Empires 5, which is an interesting series. It could be, if they did a more modern version with more stability and much better interface, I would be very interested. It's kind of the one that really goes into details on the shipbuilding end.
That is such a you thing.
Thank you. I am a gearhead. And a few other things. The technology stuff is like massive. A little too massive, especially considering the controls aren't up for it. And it does have some stability issues. And while you're in game, it just feels like the mouse cursor is dragging. It's just not behaving properly. But it is a 2006 game, and there hasn't been a 6 since then, so I think the series is now dead. And then the third one is Interstellar Space Genesis. I don't know why they decided they needed a subtitle for their first release. It's a 2019 game. It feels the oldest of the three.
Oops.
Yeah. To a certain extent, that's deliberate because they are trying to be a modern version of the original Master of Orion. This doesn't entirely work out. It feels just way too primitive. The controls are a little clunky. The map's very limited. There's pretty much no 3D other than, pre-rendered 3D stuff and not well-rendered 3D stuff. Back in the day when you'd have games with pre-rendered 3D stuff as, backgrounds and such, and everything looked kind of plasticky. Yeah, that's the level of graphics they're at in 2019 here.
Oi.
Yeah, it does not look good. The systems are not bad, but yeah, I considered it the worst of the three. So yeah, my top recommendation remains Stellaris, no big surprise. With number 2 being Free Orion and number 3 being sort of the stars, that's a surprise.
I just suddenly had this weird thought. I don't know if folks remember the anime Banner of the Stars.
No, I haven't
Yes.
heard of it.
Actually, a really good sci-fi anime.
Yes, recommended.
I suddenly realized that would make the perfect 4X game.
Something based in that universe could, yes. There's been a couple that could do that.
It just suddenly struck me.
Yeah.
Don't we have the complete collection of it here, thanks to Paul?
We have the second series. We don't have the first. Yeah, I think the second one is Banner of the Stars. The first one is Crest of the Stars, I think. Either that or the other way around, but I think that's the correct order. But the one we have is the second series.
Yeah, a lot of big interstellar imperial politics.
Yes.
Good stuff. So, yeah, of course, my brain is thoroughly stuck in Utuari Ramono mode. I don't know when it's gonna finally break itself out of that.
Maybe a month after you are playing something other than Monochrome Mobius.
Yeah. I'm debating on whether I want to release the first chapter or 2 on Patreon or not. For patrons, since it's technically still a first draft.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do a second draft until I have the body of everything, and then I'll go back and start making sure looks like I actually knew what I was doing. I should not laugh so hard. My mic tends to cut me off.
Don't worry, I can hear you down the corridor just fine.
That doesn't.
Oh, you mean the audience? Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Too bad, guys. You lose out.
So I don't know if anyone would be interested in that on my Patreon or not. My Patreon is so kind of semi-abandoned. I have one major patron who keeps paying, mostly because he'll like show up once a year and say, I want this picture done for publication as a book cover, and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
because you've been such a good patron, you're automatically getting like a 75% discount because you've already paid for the majority of it.
Yeah.
I'm still
And they've been
waiting
good covers.
for the manuscript for book 3.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that.
So hopefully that will happen at some point.
Well, it may be another book that ate his life. Kind of like how part 3 of Firebearers took about a decade to come out.
Yeah, I think it's complete, but they're in like this rewrite stage, so
That can also do it.
the book series we're talking about is actually by Neil Shapiro. This name should sound familiar if you've looked at the other Sons credit
Yes.
listing. He's doing a set of semi-furry hard sci-fi books from Jarlidium Press, and
Yes.
I've actually been doing the covers for them. I did the cover for 1, I did the cover for 2. He was really happy with it when he finally saw them. It was like, oh wait, the person you're recommending really actually knows what they're doing. And I'm like, thank you. So I'm waiting for book 3 to drop so we can do the cover there. I was really happy with the cover for book 2. That one came out spectacularly.
I'm out here. The chime on the headphones just went off again.
Okay. I assume people can hear him talking over my shoulder, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, the mic's pointed right now.
I do have the cover up on DeviantArt, but it's currently behind a filter that you have to log into because it is, if you realize what's going on in the scene, there is a bit of blood and gore going on for the cover. It's just kind of tactfully dealt with because the scene itself was kind of grisly. I wish I could use the cover for more things because it's not a pinup cover,
No.
so it will never sell prints. But it perfectly describes some of the stuff going down in the book. So
Yeah, I agree.
I'm still hoping the 3rd book will show up so I can do the cover for that too. I need to get back on the animation project because I've only got, another patch and a half to get it done, completed in?
Maybe.
Because I think it's next week FanFest drops, and FanFest is going to be our first look at the new expansion.
Oh dear. I am not ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready. It feels like I just played through everything like a couple months ago, and that's not true. It's been over a year now.
Mhm. Year and a half. And doesn't it like release the end of this year?
It's either going to be the end of this year or beginning of next year. They haven't effectively set a date for it. They're still going through the Dog and Pony of 16.
Right, they're gonna be busy with that.
And 16's been weird in the fact that it sold 3 million copies, and Square Enix was like, oh, it's a failure, it barely sold anything at all, and everyone's like looking at them. Part of it is that they base their numbers on how FF15 sold, and FF15's marketing was almost 2 years rolling for 2 years before the game actually came out,
Mhm.
combined with the fact that a lot of people had PS4s, not a lot of people have PS5s.
PS5. That's
And it's
Sony's
a
fault.
PS5 exclusive.
Yeah.
So, but reports of it is that it's a really good game for what it is.
Hmm.
The main problem a lot of people are whining about is there is a lot of cutscenes. As it was described, this is the best movie I've ever played.
They've obviously never played Metal Gear Solid.
But this is a Final Fantasy game. You expect cutscenes like this. I mean, look at 10.
Yeah.
10 was a walking movie that you interacted with until like the last second. Like, oh wait, now we have an open world. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's the difference between expectation and reality.
Yeah.
A lot of people have really been enjoying the story and the actual gameplay itself, which is good. Yeah, Final Fantasy family tradition. So, I look forward to playing the game when it comes out on PC in about 2 years. Because and assuming I actually get the money to play it at that point. We will see. In any case, it is 11 o'clock. It is time to call it a night. Thank you so much for coming. We actually made really good progress tonight.
Yes. And yes, it is a night.
We will be back tomorrow night for more of the buns. They'll probably go through the holiday. We'll have to check the schedule. But boy, do we have side quests on side quests on side quests on side quests to deal with. And as soon as we're done with that, we turn around, we go back to Ishgard, where they will probably send us back for more side quests. With that said, you guys have a great evening. Be safe, be well, and we hope to see you tomorrow night.
Yes, everyone have a great night.
Good night, everyone.